Hi, we are going to continue the coding, part 6 for the part 6 of coding for the web design project that we're doing. And this is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. All the coding for this video can be found on this website, so you can always download the code and take a look at it. And this is where we stopped. Sorry, this is where we stopped. And this is just what is generated by the firework slicing operation. So I can minimize this first. And this is what it looks like right now. So the next thing we want to do obviously is the I think it's here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to put in the text and the bottom and the links and the copyright message. Okay, so let's go on to this one. And to speed things up a little bit, I'm going to copy the code more instead of just sorry, not this one. I'm going to copy the code faster, to do it faster instead of just type it in. Okay, so let's create let's create this thing here. Okay, and we are going to use the div tab for that. Okay, and that is obviously the R7 tag. You realize I skipped R6 because originally I wanted to use R6, but instead I use R5 padding of R5 for it, which is that. So we don't have R6, so I jump straight into R7. Okay, and it's just my naming convention. You can use anything you want as long as you can keep track. R7 is obviously 15 pixels height. So I'm just going to put R7 here. And to see what R7 looks like, I'm just going to change the background color to white. And you can actually see it here. Alright, that's your R7. And get rid of the white. Okay, so the white is gone. And I use a lot of shortcut keys like Ctrl S to save, all that. So that's why it happens very fast here. So the next thing you want to do is you want to do the R8 obviously, and we are going to have a couple of components in R8 for the text. So let me quickly create the R8 in the index, obviously. So that's your R8, and we are going to end R8 here. Let's put in the CSS for R8. You realize there's no height for R8. I didn't put in any height, mainly because R8 need to grow with the content here. You shouldn't stay the same height all the time. But if you don't put anything, you don't see anything. That's the problem. So I'm going to force it to show something. I'm going to first quickly put in some letters here, and then I'm going to change the R8 background to white, so that you can actually see something. So hey, you can see R8, but there's only one row, okay? Because R8 has no height, you only grow with the content you put in. So let me get rid of this, and let me get rid of that. Okay. So let's put in a couple of stuff for R8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So I'm going to put 5 different div tags there. So I'm going to put 1, 2, I'm going to put in some content. 3, and 4, I'm going to put in some content. 5. And now you will see that everything is stacked together because we did not ask them to flow left and all the good stuff. So let's do the floating, okay, and the CSS tag. So let's do the RAC1 first. So I'm going to do RAC1 here and change the background color to white. Okay, and then I'm going to do RAC2. Of course, I get rid of that. And I'm going to do RAC2 and change the background color to white. Okay, and the height is not very impressive. We're going to fix that later. And then we are going to have RAC3. Change the background color to white. Okay, and RAC4. Change the background color to white. And finally RAC5. And RAC5, we purposely ask him not to flow left. Okay, so you will actually come to the bottom here to push it down so that we'll have a background color for our A. We'll use the background color of our A to fill the gap here. Okay, so that is good so far. Actually, it should not flow left. Okay, so that looks pretty decent. All right, and but the content here is really pathetic, so we're going to use some real stuff, the dummy tags, not actually real stuff, just dummy tags. So I'm going to put in some dummy tags here to push it down. So here, I'm going to put some dummy text, welcome, and all the good stuff. Of course, when you do the actual file, you still have to format the text, use the class and all that kind of stuff. But here we just put in some dummy text with no formatting, just to push the thing down, okay, to make it look better. And here, this is also not very nice. We're going to add some dummy text there. Oops, sorry. And we just add a dummy text there and use some BR text to just achieve the effect first. When you actually do the website, you can use tables and classes. And okay, it looks good. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Still have a little bit of time. So that is R8. And after R8, obviously we need a little bit of gap. So that will be R9. R9 will look like this. Okay, that's my R9. So I'm just going to create R9. Put it here. And R9 is of height 15. And I'm going to add some background color here. Different colors, so just to see if it's actually working. And yes, it's working, so that's really good. So I can get rid of that. But before that, maybe I can do something else. Let's to see if I can get rid of the. Let's see if this thing helps. Nope, It doesn't. So we still need that. Okay. So now R9 is going to be here, and that's going to be used as a gap. So let me delete the white color. Now it looks really good. And the next thing we want to do is the footer. Okay, but that will be that is better to start the footer at the next video here. Okay, and that will be a good place to stop. Thanks for watching this video. We'll continue with the footer in the next video.